This week on Vegetable Garden Elves, I'm going to talk a little bit about planting strawberries properly. First off, you need to start with a good all-purpose fertilizer. And we use Dr. Earth because it comes with all kinds of beneficial organisms. So, you take about this much. It's probably 2 or 3 tablespoons. Make a little pile and then work it into the soil. And then we're going to make a mound. So make a mound and then pat it really good. Then take your strawberries. These are bare root. Sometimes they come in containers and already in soil. So you can just roll them out of their container and bare root them yourself. So I like to clean these up. They're they've got some leaves that aren't very good. So I clip off the kind of dead bits. And then you want to compost this. Don't leave it in your garden. Also, it's really a good idea to soak the bare-rooted plant in water to hydrate the roots. So that's why they look kind of dark. When you get them, they'll be probably in a sandy kind of soil and they'll look very dry. So spread the roots out on top of the mound and then take soil from around the area and just kind of lightly put it on the roots. So you want the crown to be exposed. You don't want to put the soil up high like this. You want it to keep it nice and open like that. So make sure all the roots are covered, and it's not deep, it's fairly shallow. And then press it again. So a really good idea is to now mulch these mounds. So if you did, a series of mounds, you could do like 3 and then 2 and then 3 and then 2, and you need to plant them like a foot apart. So, and it'll look really funny, but they'll be very happy. So it's a really good idea to mulch your strawberries once you have them planted. You can use things like pine needles, leaf mold, composted bark. So it not only helps the strawberries stay moist when they get watered, but it also acts as a barrier for the berries themselves to rest on, so that they don't mold as easily and they stay clean. Because if they were to form here and lie about on the dirt, they would get very muddy and you'd have to wash them a lot. So I've got some hay, and so I'm going to use it to mulch. So you just, put it around. Don't quite have enough here to show you, but this one's good. And you can always apply more through the growing season because, the hay will break down. And you can also turn the hay in at the end of your growing season. But it makes for a really nice, dry sort of place. It's very important to do this because when you go to water, if you didn't have the mulch on here, the soil that you've put lightly around the roots would just wash away and it would be quite a nightmare. So